So I want to provide some insight into your user experience analysis case study assignment. The goal of this assignment is for you to look at a practical application of a website, a game, or some kind of technology that you use to be able to understand the way that the interface impacts the usability of it. So the example that I give when assigning this is time that I was using, for example, the DoorDash app, and was trying to order something that the app was going all over the place, and finally I just gave up and did not use it. And I was thinking, gosh, if this app was better designed, now I didn't end up using it. The restaurant lost my business, and it was all because of a poor user interface. Then you look at something like Amazon, and if you've ever used Amazon's Buy It Now, it's like too easy. Or even the way that Apple Pay has just made it so easy when you just take your phone and just beep, beep. I mean, that is just so easy. And as we begin to study the goal for the number of steps that it takes to do something, so much of that goal is to try and reduce the work that we're trying to do for someone, the number of steps, the number of clicks. We're always trying to reduce that. And so I want you to think of a time that you have been interacting with technology, and maybe there's a time where you say, oh my, this website is so terrible. This is so frustrating. I can't find anything. This is so hard for me to use. And what recommendations would you make as the expert, as the cyber psychologist, that if this company or this web designer came to you and said, I need to make this website or this app more efficient, what could I do? And so using what we've learned in class, being able to make that recommendation. And so just to begin, just think of, I'm sure that there has been some time where you've experienced some frustration or some website that you can think of, or maybe one that you've looked at, thought, well, this is really clean, this is so user friendly. The one that comes to my mind is the first time that I used that Amazon Buy It Now, and I was like, wow, this is so easy. I just press a button and boom, it's all there, and I bought it. This is so easy to do. And so what comes to your mind, either something that has made it so easy that it's impressive, or something that has been so frustrating to you that you can't find it. So any kind of technology, maybe a gaming interface, or a video game that you've played, and it's just been so hard for you to even try and use that it's been frustrating. So some kind of user interface, something where the way that the technology has been designed, that it was not user-friendly at all, and you could make a recommendation. Or conversely, an example or case study of something that the user interface was so friendly that you would actually use this as a case study of an example of what to do, a best practice. So that's how I want you to be thinking for this case study. So it's a digital user experience, a software, a website, or something, and you're using it as a case study, either of a best practice for a way to do it, or best practices as do not do this. So start thinking about that and sharing what your thoughts are for what you want to do. And I will give you feedback, and your peers can give you feedback for whether or not that's a topic that you want to do for your case study. So I wanted to give you some context of the goal of the assignment, so what to be thinking of for a case study. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer.